Hi ladies. I'm gonna attempt to tell my hair story. I want to do a photo hair story, and I'll do that later, but that's gonna be really hard for me because I have like millions and millions of photos, and it's really hard picking which ones to put in there. So yeah, another time for that. But yeah, I really kind of don't want to tell the story, but I guess I need to go ahead and get it off my chest. So yeah, um, it started in 2004 when I got out of high school. I came up here to Chesapeake at the time, and I got in this really bad relationship, which was all my fault because I knew the guy wasn't good for me, but he was a good person, if you know what I mean. Like, he had bad habits, tendencies, hanging with the wrong crowd, you know. But he was a good person at heart. I don't know, I'm the type of person that tries to find the good in everybody, and unfortunately that was the case in that relationship. But yeah, I just want to say before I continue, if you know that a guy's not good for you and you just think that y'all can be friends and it be nothing else, don't do it, because it's eventually gonna lead to a relationship or more than what you wanted it to be. um yeah, listen to your gut. um yeah, so that it pretty much ended in October, but I still had contact with him, which is another thing you shouldn't do once you end a relationship with someone. But yeah, so um I was at a friend's house, and at the time, before we had even broken up, I decided not to get a perm. I was still straightening my hair, flat ironing it every week, and mostly just putting it in a ponytail. Sometimes I wear it down, but for the most part, it would be in a ponytail. My new thing before I had chopped was slick and bang in the front, which was so cute. But anyway, I'll post pictures. So, yeah, I was at my friend's house, and her friend Shawnee was there. We all went to high school together. Shawnee's on Faki. I think her name's Shawnee on there too. So you can look her up if you would like. Yeah, she was on Naturality, and I saw like all the ladies' hair. I was like, oh my gosh, they're all natural. You can do that with natural hair. Craziness. So yeah, I kind of got addicted to the site. Like every day, that's all I was doing on Faki, looking at people's pictures, you know, reading the information, but not really taking it to heart. I'm just like, the pictures were just amazing. Like, shocked that there were all these many textures in the black community. Like, you don't see them for real. Or at least not in my town. You didn't. It was like maybe 2 people in town that were natural. And if anybody else was natural, they probably was straightening it. So yeah. So I got addicted to that, and I just decided that I was going to try not to straighten my hair anymore. Just wing it, just to see what would happen. I wasn't really transitioning because I wasn't really trying. I just decided not to put heat to my hair anymore. I didn't do any research, which I don't recommend. I was just kind of winging it. So, um, once I had no more contact with Mr. Man at all, I decided to go ahead and cut my hair to my chin. That was the shortest my hair has ever been in life. My hair was always long. So that was exciting to me. I know y'all thought I was going to say scary, but no, I loved it. For the first week, I straightened my hair, and then after that, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to leave it out and see how it goes. reading off card because my memory is really bad and I'm bad at telling stories and I probably would mess something up. I'm probably going to mess something up anyway, but yeah. So, I had a problem with the one chunk in my hair, like right here. That's still there, but it's better now that my hair's grown. It was of a looser texture. It was about 3AB probably. And yeah, all the rest of my hair is the 3C, 4A, probably got some 4B back there too. I don't know. My hair is a circus. But I thought it was heat damage, so I was like, you know what? I tried to work with it. I did twist and everything, but it was getting on my nerves. Like that one section, the rest of it would do like it's supposed to do. It would stay in place. That part I had to actually like curl with rollers so that it'd be curly like the rest of my hair. And I was just like, you know what? This is too much, and that's why I didn't continue with my little transition. Because actually at the time I had cut all my permed hair off because I had transition for like a year. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and cut it off because I was just like, you know what, this is not working. I thought it was perm, but it wasn't. My hair's just looser in that portion. So I cut it all off. The best decision I ever made in my life. I think it was about that much hair left on my head after I cut it all off. The lady, my cousin that cut my hair, she was like, no, your hair's so pretty. Why do you want to cut it all off? I'm just like, you know what? I'm cutting it off. She tried to drag out of me why. And I didn't want to tell her that it was because of a bad relationship. Because I didn't really want to talk about it at the time. It was just like too much that had went on in that relationship that I never thought would happen to me. But it's life, huh? So, cut it all off. Most people liked it, for the most part. Some were iffy, like my aunt. My grandma kind of hated it. She doesn't like natural hair. And sometimes she likes it, sometimes she doesn't. She has Alzheimer's, so I guess that could be half the problem. But for the most part, she doesn't like it. Like, she'll like some different styles that I put in it. And she thinks it like looks really pretty, like the twist out and stuff. She was like fascinated with it. But yeah, when I have my hair just like poofy, no go. Yeah, she told me I look like an N-word. Yeah. So yeah, I just think that that was the Alzheimer's talking mostly. She wouldn't come out and say that, but she would say something like it, but she wouldn't come out and say that. Yeah, I think that if I would have kept my hair at chin length and left it, I probably would have chopped all my hair off for real. Like, I would have done it anyway because it was just too much. Too much to deal with. It was a headache more than anything. And for all you transitioners that do it, kudos to you, for real. Because, not me. Couldn't do it. So, yeah. That kind of leads me to